Hey guys, Wednesday publishing tip from Sentia Publishing. Today I wanted to speak briefly about a question we get a lot from prospective authors on, do I need a copy editor for my manuscript? It's a great question. It's very common. Once your name goes on a book, especially for an academic book or one to be used in classes, authors and professors want to make sure that it's correct and the content's right because their name is on it and their reputation is on the line with the book. But we find that in most cases, a copy editor is not needed. A normal copy editor that you'd find on Upwork or any of the related freelancing sites wants between $12 and $25 a page to do a copy edit on a book. And when you have a 200 or 300 page manuscript, yeah, that can add up really quickly, which directly goes into the price of the book. And a lot of our projects are people who are trying to drive down the cost of textbook prices for their students. So that's a cost which you can usually avoid and keep the price of the book lower. Um, Copy editing for most people is grammar, spelling, and punctuation checking and correcting. So going through the book, making sure everything is punctuated correctly, indented properly, no spelling errors, things like that. But that can be done by 1,000 different ways and people. You can have your colleagues review the book. You can have your spouse review the book. You can have a graduate student, a friend who's, a really in-depth reader, or someone with an English degree or background that's a friend of yours. All of these people will usually proof your book for a lunch or a round of golf. That's what we recommend. Some very technical books do need a higher end copy edit in terms of for citations and footnotes and things like that, but most books, no. It really just adds to the cost. And that's where working with a publisher like Sentia Publishing comes in, because we're going to give you a project manager who's going to talk to you about what are your goals with the book, what are your concerns, what are your needs, and we'll then talk to you about, is a copy edit needed, and we'll have a conversation about what do you think about that, why do you think one is needed, and in most cases it can be solved by getting a friend, colleague, relative to go through the book a few times and catch any glaring errors that you might miss by just having your eyes on the book so many times. It's always good to get a fresh set of eyes on it, but usually it does not require a very expensive copy edit to be done. But again, that's why we as your publisher will work with you on that and kind of coach you through the process and help you decide on the best path for you. So basically, in most cases, copy editor is not needed, but work with a project manager with Sentia Publishing to go through that discussion and make the best decision for you and your students. But in the end, we want to get you a quality product that you love, and we want to keep the cost low for your students. So always ask your publisher before you hire a copy editor or decide that you need one. And we hope that you make us that publisher, and we'll walk you through that decision process. So if you have a book idea, send it to us. Sentia Publishing, SENTIA Publishing.com/idea. Thank you.